Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Kagem. So today I wanted to chat to you guys about a few luxury hot topics. I thought it could be really fun. We have 2 more days to go until the end of every day in May, which has been my challenge to post every single day in the month of May, and by God's grace and with a lot of your support I've been able to do so. Honestly, 31 days in May, I was like, that doesn't seem too hard. And by the 5th day, I was like, whoa, I'm really posting a video every single day. I was like, I hope you guys are still around and no one is sick of me, because everyone was like, how are people not going to be like sick of you? You're posting like every single day. But a lot of you have been so incredibly supportive, so I want to thank you so much for that. So today we're going to talk about a bunch of luxury hot topics. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so the first topic that we're going to discuss is actually from another YouTuber. I was watching her video. She's called Leslie Jasmine. I'll link her channel below and I'll link her video below. It's about curated content. So I was watching her video and I was like, oh my god, this video like explains so much of how I have been feeling about like curated content and content on YouTube and creating content on YouTube, and I really resonated with a lot of things that she said. So go check out her video, it's linked below, but I'm gonna just mention like 2 talking points of the things that she said that I think are very relevant to luxury bloggers, luxury influencers, and luxury YouTube channels. So in her video she was talking about like, you know, just kind of feeling a bit tired of curated content and how like not necessarily wanting to do like a full face of makeup for like sit down vids and things like that and haul videos. And I totally know exactly what she means, and I've been thinking about this recently as well. Do you guys remember the Range Rover reveal video of the new Range Rover that we got? Originally that video was supposed to be me being filmed. My husband was going to film me like kind of walking you guys through the Range Rover purchase, and he was going to film me and stuff, and he was ready to film and everything. And then like the day before we were going to film, I was like, oh gosh, you know, I have to get an outfit ready. I have to, you know, figure out what's going on with my hair, like what kind of makeup will I be wearing outside, and what time are we going to film the video, because it gets really hot here, obviously. It gets incredibly hot here. Sometimes like during the day it can be 35, 36 degrees Celsius. Like, what am I wearing? What makeup am I wearing for outside so I don't look like I'm sweating on camera? And then eventually I was like, you know what, that was actually it was actually becoming quite stressful. So something which was so exciting, like talking about this beautiful luxury car, became really stressful because I was trying to figure out how am I going to look like on camera while being filmed outside. I'm here in my lady lair, which is a very controlled room. Like, this is my space. It's my, like, obviously when I'm not at my actual office, this is also my home office where I do like bits and pieces from home once I'm finished going to work. So I have my office where I'm with my team, and then I have this, which is my lady lair. So this is a very controlled environment where I control everything. I control how I look, and I check how I look in between takes and stuff. But that day I was like, oh my gosh, I can't, you know? So I told Edwin, I was like, look, you know, I'm just going to just do it on my own. I'm not going to film myself outside. I'll just film the cars. And I did that, and you guys watched that video, and you did support that video, and I'm grateful for that. But ever since I filmed that video, I was thinking about, like, you know, you do think a lot about like how you look and stuff. So in Leslie's video, she talked about that, you know, yeah, like sometimes you don't just want to sit down and do a full beat face and do full makeup just to film a video. Now, to be fair, I am wearing makeup in today's video, and for the first time in a very long time, I put on some MAC foundation, put powder on, I put lipstick on, I brushed my hair, I put like, these are like my favorite earrings, I put them on as well. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this luxury hot topics video, but I'm gonna look more like a glamazon, and the glamazon thing is like a joke between me and my mom, because I've always been into this stuff since I was young. I'm a little bit more casual now when I'm filming videos, but I would say in like my work life I look very formal, you know, and I do wear makeup and things like that. But I really understood what she was meaning. Like when you're filming videos, there is a kind of, and this is my response now to her, this is what I think. I do think there is a kind of pressure to look a certain way on camera. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, we like you how you are. It's not about that, it's not about that, guys. But honestly, there is like a pressure to look a certain way on camera. And I think some of that is because of the Instagram generation that we have all grown up in. I remember getting my first mobile phone when I was 16, and I'm so glad that I did grow up like without social media, without Instagram. I'm so glad that I had that, because I do feel like right now it's like everything is about how you look. I have theories about the luxury YouTube algorithm and the YouTube algorithm in general. I do think that YouTube does promote channels where the creator looks very aesthetically pleasing. I can't prove this, okay? And for the people who work at Big G, aka Google, who own this platform, don't be angry at me. This is just a theory that I have. But I have noticed like the videos where I swear, like the videos where I look nice, or when I feel like I look nice, like maybe I put on a nice shirt, I put my makeup on, I've done my hair nice, I swear they do better. I swear they do better. Okay, and I feel like there is some form of AI that does kind of choose videos where the creator looks very glamorous and glossy and kind of promotes those vids more. I do think that is a thing. So when I was watching her video, I was like, oh my gosh, like so much of what she said resonated with me. So I don't want to share too much of what she said though. So go watch her video and tell me what you think about curated content. Do you want to see YouTubers, influencers, and bloggers looking raw, natural, and real? Or do you like kind of seeing people who have a very curated look on YouTube and Instagram, and their feed is very curated and they look very curated? Like, do you like seeing that? I guess for me, like this channel is like a fun palette cleanser, just because like my work life is very stressful and it's very busy. And after I finish this challenge, I'm going to be really, really, really busy at the office. But it's so fun to like come here and to be a little bit casual and talk about luxury and to kiki about luxury brands and stuff. But I have noticed, I swear, when I look, like when I definitely clean myself up a little bit, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna put some makeup on in today's video, and I'm gonna put on a nice shirt and, you know, put on some nice earrings. I swear those videos do better. I do think that YouTube does favor channels that have a very glamorous, glossy image. YouTube wasn't built on creators like that in the beginning. The whole point was that you just uploaded your videos and it didn't matter like what you looked like and all of this. I do think it matters now. So when I watched her video about curated content, I was thinking about it so much in context of luxury. So last year, I filmed this video about like behind the scenes of my channel. Oh my God, I was attacked like by like 3 trolls. Who ended up deleting their comments, so it was fine, but they were like, oh my God, like how can you say you're a luxury channel? Like nothing about you is glamorous, nothing about you is luxurious. I'm like, whoa, ouch. And don't worry, it wasn't like I read those comments and then started changing. I've always liked to look like this. Like I'm definitely wearing makeup in this video. I've brushed my hair, I'm loving this weave, okay? I've always been like this, but it's just sometimes when I've come on camera, I don't present myself that way. And that's only because I finished like doing, you know, 9 hours at the office. I'm tired. Like a 9-hour work day when you've been putting in work, coming home thinking about coming on camera and looking like a glamazon with the makeup and your hair's done, you've done your eyebrows, you put mascara on. It does feel like another job, you know, and you've just done like work for 9 hours. So they were like kind of having a go at me. They were being really nasty in the comments. I can laugh about it now because I'm just kind of like, okay, well, I can laugh about it now. But it kind of goes to Leslie's point about looking curated. In that video, I didn't look curated. I was wearing my head wraps and stuff. You guys have noticed I don't wear those anymore in my videos. I'm going to talk about why in a minute. And, you know, I was wearing my head, I'm pretty sure I wore a head wrap in that video, and I was dragged. Okay, like you say you're a luxury YouTuber, like nothing luxury about you, you know. And then around that time is like when my husband started giving me like advice on just ignoring people's comments. He's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to. He literally was like, I'm not even gonna. He wasn't gonna listen to me whinge and moan about someone who has no profile pic. He's like, that person has no profile pic, and then the people have profile pictures. We're gonna go on their Instagrams, and baby, you better look like Beyonce. Okay, in 2003 Crazy in Love video where she wore the Versace ready to wear during the dance break, because you know I'm part of the Beehive, honey, and we don't play about Beyonce. You better look like 2003 Beyonce wearing Versace in her first like debut solo single music video, because if you don't look like that, sweetheart, you're not coming for me, honey. It is not gonna happen. So then after just kind of chatting to Edwin about it and just realizing that, you know, people are going to have comments about how you look, you know, you have to accept that. And I'm fine with that. If you don't like how I look, I mean, that's, who cares at this point? If you do, God bless you, thank you. But it's not like, if the person is having a go at me not looking glossy and luxurious and glamorous, like, you know, so be it. But again, it goes to Leslie's point about looking curated. Like when you look curated, like people, I don't know, I feel like people want to see that. Like that's what people think is luxury, not you having, you know, a Range Rover or having a beautiful home or having nice things or whatever those things are, or having a beautiful bag collection or having, you know, like, you know, the ability to travel and do all these things, which other people would think is luxury. I think people want to see you look a certain way. So when people like leave these comments, you know, you're a human being. Of course, like comments like that are going to like be like, whoa, okay. So I'll tell you why I stopped wearing my head wrap in my videos, and it's not because I got nasty comments about the head wrap. Most comments, anytime I wore my head wrap, were always positive comments. I guess I stopped wearing my head wrap in my videos because in a way I wanted to do what Leslie was talking about. I did want to kind of shape my image a little bit online, and maybe not look so casual. It had nothing to do with not looking so African, because I wear my afro all the time in my videos. If I don't have a weave on or I'm not wearing a lace wig or whatever, you will see my natural hair. I'm happy to have like my afro out. I'm happy to have my cornrows out. I definitely feel like maybe I wanted to just curate my image a little bit, as Leslie was saying. So when I was watching her video, I was like, wow, this really spoke to me, because I do think a lot of us do think about like how to curate our like image online. Whether you're doing this as a hobby or not, I do think image plays a big role. It doesn't mean that you're not being real either, if you know what I mean. I still wear my head wrap out and about as well, so I'm not like embarrassed or anything like that. I just decided I wanted to maybe just kind of curate my image a little bit online. So exactly what Leslie was talking about, go check out her video. It really got me thinking, honestly, it really did. When you have a YouTube channel, whether you do this as a hobby or this is your career, you do think about your image much more, because you're on social media, you're on camera, literally, you're on camera. People watch your videos. Some people watch them every week. Some of you have been watching them, some of my videos in May every day. Some of you watch my videos whenever you get a chance. Like, of course, we all want to look presentable. I do think for luxury channels, though, there is this kind of feeling like, well, you have a luxury channel and you don't look luxurious. And I definitely have to say, like, in the beginning, I kind of struggled with that. And I must say that has kind of affected me a little bit, because I definitely feel like I started to maybe change a little bit in that, you know, I stopped looking so casual. I still feel like I look quite laid back and low key in my videos, and that's by design, because like I said, most of the times I would have finished a full day of work. I am tired, you know, I am a human being. I know some of you think I'm a vampire. I am not a vampire. I do sleep like 9-10 hours a night. So like, you know, I don't have time to do like a full like glam face. Okay, I had time today, it was Sunday. Okay, so, and even like Sunday, for example, in the morning, like I, you know, put out my Sunday best because we went to church this morning. I want to look nice when I go to prayers or go to mass, and then we went out for brunch. Like, I want to look nice, you know. So I feel like a day like today, it's like a little bit easier for me to do glam and to beat my face because I have more time. So it really got me thinking. It got me thinking. I do feel like luxury YouTubers and luxury bloggers and luxury Instagrammers who show their face, like, you are expected to look a certain way and to look really good. It's not about your ethnicity or your race or anything like that. It's like people do want to see you looking glamorous and looking a certain way. I know you guys are going to be like, no, it's not true. Guys, I literally have the data in my analytics to back up my theory. I swear the videos where I look like this do well, and the videos where maybe I look much more casual don't do as well. It's, I don't know, and I still look casual, but I have done like makeup today and I have done my hair today. So anyway, it's just something that it got me thinking. It really got me thinking. I mean, generally speaking, women are always judged for how we look, and I mean, that's nothing new, but I definitely felt what she was saying in her video. So make sure you go check out her video. Go check out her video, tell her what you think of it, and drop some comments as well here. Make sure you like this video in full and you're fully subscribed. So the next hot topic that I wanted us to discuss is this thing that I'm seeing everyone post on Instagram right now. Many people on Instagram and in Facebook groups are saying how they're quitting luxury, they're done with luxury, honey, they're done with her in that wig, and they want to move on from luxury and sell their collections, and they're just done with the whole luxury shopping community and done with luxury shopping, generally speaking. I want to know what you guys think about this. It was like 2 weeks ago, I saw a luxury influencer. She's not a YouTuber, so don't try and figure out who it is. It's not a YouTube channel or anything like that. She had posted that she was selling all of her Chanel bags, and she was doing what's called a closet clean out of all of her Chanel bags. She was selling her entire collection on Instagram and moving on to the quote next phase of her life. I mean, I don't know what that means, but okay. I thought it was so interesting because this isn't the first time I've seen this. I've seen this a lot as well, like in luxury Facebook groups where people say that they are, you know, selling their entire collections and they're done with luxury and they want to move on. I think in another group I saw someone say that they were selling their Chanel bags so they could get into property. Someone else said that they were selling all of their like Birkins and Kellys so that they could like retire. I was like, whoa, like how many Birkins and Kellys do you have that you could sell all of them and have like a lot of money for retirement? I was like, whoa, you know, so I've seen a lot of things like this and I wanted to know what you guys think. This is what I think, okay? I think that there are different types of people who are into luxury for different reasons. I realize that for me, because I live in Tanzania, I have different types of luxury interests. I'm not a collector, and I feel like through having a YouTube channel I've realized I'm not a collector. I'm someone who I think, and by the way, if you're a collector, you're amazing, you're so welcome here, I love you, I think you're great, but I realize I'm not a collector, and I feel like, you know, you're not a collector where for you it's not about having pieces just to have them in your lady lair like in here, or to have them in your home office just so that you can just look at them and stuff. I feel like, you know, you're not a collector when it's for you, it's about like using the item and just using it as like a function and a utility. And I think that's what I've realized when it pertains to luxury products. So like even my Louis Vuitton Louisette earrings, I wear this a lot. Like I've worn them to business meetings, I've worn them to private events. I do use my Hermes porcelain, I wear my Louis Vuitton earrings. The Versace sunglasses, which are now being fixed, but before, even just before they got fixed, like I was wearing them. Like I wear and use my things, and I realize I'm not a collector. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with being a collector, but I've noticed that a lot of these posts are from people who are collectors. So I'm super curious to know, like, what do you guys think about people who say that they're no longer shopping luxury and they're quitting luxury? And like I said, I don't want anyone to confuse what I'm saying. If you're a collector, I think you're fantastic and I think you're great. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a collector. I feel like the thing I would maybe become a collector of is maybe sunglasses, because I've always been a sunglass person. But again, I'm the kind of person where like I like using things, and then once they have seen their end of life, I just move on and buy something else. I wouldn't say I'm like someone who likes to keep things in like pristine condition. Even with the Range Rovers, that we have, they're not both of them, because like if you saw my Range Rover video, we have a Range Rover Sport and we have an autobiography. They're not babied, you know. and I was telling some of you in my Facebook group, which by the way is linked below, you can join it. I was saying how, I want to buy like a Lamborghini or a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, which is the sports car that has the doors that look like a bird's wings. But if I was to buy that, I would use that car. It wouldn't be a museum piece, so I can just wake up and look like, wow, I spent £200,000 on a car that I'm not driving. No, it wouldn't be like that. These would be pieces that I would use, and I would get use from them, and I would enjoy them. Like all of the things that we have that are luxury are to be enjoyed. Even like the swimming pool refurb that we did. And remember, I did my swimming pool video as well. You can go check that out. It's on my channel pages. The pool is used. We swim in it all the time. I constantly swim in the pool, and I love being there. So for me, like, luxury is meant to be used. It's a utility. It's a function. It's meant to be enjoyed. It's a function. It's meant to be used for me. So I feel like that's why for me, I would feel like I would have no real reason to leave luxury, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that collectors are the ones who are leaving luxury behind and moving on to something else, but I have noticed that a lot of people with like huge collections are selling and liquidating their luxury collection. So like, what does this mean? I don't think that this really means anything about the luxury market. I did ask some of you on my Facebook page, what did you guys think about people who are quitting luxury? A lot of you had really interesting comments like about the movement to quit luxury, and people who saying they're no longer shopping from luxury houses and brands and things like that. And some of you had mentioned like the economy in North America and specifically in the US. I mean, I don't know, because I feel like we live in such a global economy. Like, I feel like some people could be living in one country or maybe things aren't going so well, but people in other countries, things are going great and they're living their life and drinking their drinks. I mean, I don't know, like, no one has a crystal ball, and no one knows if the world is ever going to see like a global worldwide recession like 2008, which was crazy. That was a crazy time, the 2008 downturn. I don't think we're ever going to really see anything like that again, but no one knows at the same time. So I'd love to know what you guys think, and I hope that no one is offended or anything. I just want to share my point of view. Another thing about having a luxury YouTube channel, a lot of YouTubers are frightened to share their opinions about things because people are absolutely terrified of offending you, hurting your feelings, or accidentally saying something that would offend you without even realizing it. And I feel like I want to always be true. If the day I feel like I can't come here and express my views to you is the day I'll stop filming. Some of you have taken some things I've said a bit too seriously, and you've been like annoyed about it. And like, I think I told you guys before, someone like was commenting on something that I had said in a Facebook group. They had like gone to another Facebook group and kind of whinged and moaned about it, and I didn't think that what I said was particularly harsh, but I just wanted to share my opinion on this quitting luxury thing. I do think that there are people who are genuinely quitting for all kinds of reasons. Maybe some people just lose interest, the price increases. There are a lot of theories that people are moving on from luxury because of the price increases. What I think is happening is I think we're seeing a shift in clientele. I think a lot of people who were taking advantage of essentially just basically shopping when the prices were not so high have now decided to stop shopping. For me, like I said, luxury is a function. It has to be a function in order for me to justify the price. It doesn't matter how much something costs, whether it's a €55,000 Audemars Piguet Lady Royal Oak, or whether it's the Shadow Birkin that's 9,100, because that was posted in the group today, so I was like, oh my god, the Shadow. It doesn't matter whether it's an AP Royal Oak or the Shadow Birkin. I have to use that item, honey, in order to justify how much it costs. It, to me, literally. And like I said, I want to add a luxury sports car. Lamborghini Aventadors, I was looking at some Lamborghinis yesterday, so I wanted to know what is the price right now for May. And there was some like 2011 models that were going for like £160,000, and there were 2015 models going for like £200,000. You better believe if I come on here and I reveal a £200,000 Lamborghini Aventador, you best believe I will be using that thing, honey, okay, several days a week, sweetheart, if not every day. Because to me, luxury is meant to be used and enjoyed. It's not meant to be a museum piece. However, if you enjoy collecting, I think that your views as a collector are so valid and you're so welcome here. I think it's just refreshing just to have different points of view of this thing. And like I said, there's some collectors who aren't leaving the game and who are cool. I can't leave luxury. I've always loved luxury ever since I was in my teens. Like, I'm not going anywhere, but I can understand why people are deciding to leave the game, particularly with the shenanigans that are going on right now. Like I told you, I'm getting more into watches, so I've been learning about the situation at AP. I think I'm going with AP over Rolex. I also have a Cartier watch that's on my holy grail wish list. I'm also working on that. So when I've been researching like the situation at AP, you know, it's a very like stressful situation that's based on wish lists and how much you've spent and what watches that you've purchased and all of this. I think a lot of people are tired of the luxury shopping games that are coming with I don't know, that are coming basically with having to do luxury. Like, if you want to buy something that's like a luxury good, you have to play games. And I think a lot of people are tired. I'm still in the game for now when it pertains to Hermes and everything else. If I decide to leave the game, I will leave quietly. You won't see any goodbye videos from me. You know, that's not my style. I will just quietly hang up my coat, and I'll be like Clark Gable, you know, frankly, I don't give a you know what, and leave. It won't be like a you know goodbye video. It won't film any of those. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think about people quitting luxury. What are your thoughts? Are you quitting luxury? Are you still in the game? Like, who's still in the game? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to know, like, if you guys are still in the luxury shopping game. I'm always still in the game. I can't lie. Like, you know, when I was like, when I was telling Edwin, I was like, oh yeah, I'm like super excited, you know, because obviously we're going to South Africa soon. And he's like, you're excited about one place and it starts with the capital letter L. I was like, don't play with me. Of course I'm excited about going to Louis Vuitton. I'm always in the game. You know, when you like luxury, you're always in the game in some shape or form, you know. So I can't lie, I'm still always going to be involved with that. Just before I go, I just want to thank everyone for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for supporting me through this challenge. I have 2 more videos and I think you're going to like them. There's so much going on with Chanel right now. Like, Chanel kind of took over every day. May Honey, Big C took over. Louis Vuitton has a lot of stuff coming. They've got a collection that's launching the first week of June, which is next week. The Stardust collection. Louis Vuitton's been quiet right at the moment. Big LV, honey, she's minding her business. She's not, you know, making people upset. People are really angry about these VIP boutiques from Big C, and I feel like Chanel loves the attention and the drama. Like, I feel like Chanel just absolutely loves the attention and the drama. So I just want to thank everyone so much for supporting me. I wanted to kind of touch on something which is probably as political as it gets on this channel, because the whole point of this channel is to not be too political. I like to keep things nice and light on here. There's a lot of, you know, crazy stuff going on in the world. The world is stressful as it is, and we don't need my channel to be this place where we kind of get stressed, and I don't want that. But I thought that this was worth mentioning. So I was on Jackie Aina's TikTok. You all know who Jackie is. And I follow her on TikTok. She hasn't posted on YouTube in some time, but she's mainly on TikTok right now. And she films like TikTok videos about luxury lifestyle, her candle business and stuff like that. She posted this video where she was interviewed for this interview segment on Good Morning America, which is a US TV show, I believe. I don't know it, I don't watch it, but I found out about it through her TikTok. If I can find the TikTok, I will link it below. And she was basically talking about the pay disparity between black influencers and influencers of other races. So she was saying how black influencers who have the same amount of followers or whatever will be paid less because they're black. So she was chatting about that. It was a really interesting segment. There is something kind of similar in the YouTube world. And I do think it's like a kind of quiet, dirty secret amongst a lot of luxury influencers of color. I think this is something which many of us think, but maybe we don't talk about, don't mention. I'm going to mention it now because this is something which I have definitely noticed with my channel. And that is like, when I put like my picture on the thumbnail, that video does worse than if I don't put my picture. So I actually found out that like on a forum, people were complaining about my thumbnails. Like someone was complaining that they didn't like my thumbnails. And I'm like, there's nothing that I can do about that. I want you guys to watch my videos. So when I look shocked and when I'm in awe and I'm completely shocked or whatever, I'm doing that so that you click on my thumbnails. But when I smile, people don't click on those thumbnails. And actually what this is about is that Black influencers, whether they're Black luxury YouTubers or Black luxury creators, don't get watched as much as people who are of different ethnicities. And this isn't or just me saying it. This is true. Anyone who is a Black luxury YouTuber, Black luxury blogger, influencer, I'm sure will agree with me. Whether they agree with me in private or they agree with me in the comments, they will agree that this is definitely something. So Jackie was talking about it. Obviously she's a beauty guru. I don't even follow beauty gurus. She's the only beauty guru that I follow. And Jackie was talking about it in that TikTok, and it's obviously in that interview segment. So I wanted to kind of talk about it in terms of Black luxury YouTubers. When I first started this YouTube journey, there are a few people's channels that I watched, and they're from a wide variety of backgrounds. I was watching Jerusha, I was watching Melbourne. I was also watching Lady Lux, who is Brandy. She's not filming right now. And I was watching their channels, and I really, really enjoyed all three of their channels. I was also watching Haya as well. And particularly with Brandy, I really loved her videos because I loved that she was a Black corporate executive, and she was talking about luxury, and she had really cool opinions, and I loved when she would show us things and things like that. She's not filming right now, but she is on Instagram. Brandy did a lot for the Black luxury YouTube space, and I want to mention her by name in this video because I think it's really, really, really important to know the people who've done a lot. We've chatted a lot about this on my channel. People, but for example, with Jerusha, people have said, oh, Jerusha this, Jerusha that. Jerusha did a lot for luxury YouTube in general, and so did Carrots, and so did Melbourne. They have been doing this for years and years and years, and they really did help to kind of create the category, but particularly Jerusha, and I think that we can kind of agree on that. And I think when you have a luxury YouTube channel, you're going to have all kinds of barriers, particularly you're doing this as a hobby, and it's meant to be fun. It's not meant to be stressful. It's not meant to be full of drama. So, Brandy's not filming right now, I miss her videos, and I feel like her presence is missed on this platform. Amaya's not filming right now. I miss her videos too, and I really enjoyed Amaya's videos because as an African woman who studied in the UK, I was so great seeing a Black British person of Nigerian descent be really successful in her career and talk about MS. It was just so refreshing and so exciting. So I miss them on the platform, but I understand how hard it is to be a creator of color on this platform. Okay, my camera died when I was really getting into what I was saying, but basically what I was saying is, I know you're going to try and name drop people. Well, they're Black and they have more followers than you and their videos are doing great. Don't do that. The bottom line that I'm saying is even big, massive Black creators like Jackie have mentioned that the algorithm is tougher on creators of color and Black creators specifically. And it is literally, I have done tests with thumbnails where I've purposefully added a filter to a thumbnail, and that thumbnail gets more clicks, whether I'm shocked or smiling, than when I'm just in my natural skin tone, which is like this. So I share this, why? I share this because it's important to mention it. So you should watch whomever's videos you want to watch. I'm so blessed that so many of you are from different countries, and so many of you are from different countries in Asia. You're from North America. You're from the the European Union and different African countries, the West Indies as well. I'm so honored, and Latin America too. I'm so honored that so many of you support me, and and how can I forget, of course, Australia. There's so many of you who support this page, and I'm so grateful for that. But those are definitely real things. So when she was talking about it, like I said, on her TikTok, and I'll try and link it below if I haven't linked it, you can just see it on her TikTok page. But when she was talking about it, it was so true, and she has millions of subscribers, okay? So these are like real things. So when I was deciding to film, I was really inspired by those Black luxury creators that I just mentioned, and I was excited to also kind of put my hat in the ring. And it's been a very interesting YouTube journey. It's been a YouTube journey fraught with, you know, mistakes on my half. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've also, I think, created some good content and some videos that I'm very proud of. And I've also learned to find my voice as well. A lot of creators, as I mentioned previously, are frightened about sharing their opinion because they're absolutely terrified about alienating subscribers or alienating viewers with just completely honest, completely innocent opinions that maybe people won't like. I found that I will just always come on here and be myself because this is meant to be fun. It's not meant to like make me feel stressed or anything or hurt anyone's feelings. So I just thought it was just important, you know, to mention that. And trust me, I understand why people stop filming as well. In fact, I was having a chat with one of you, and you sent me something that you had noticed on a much bigger luxury page, like a luxury Instagram page, and we were having a chat, and you know, you were like, you know, I kind of feel like, you know, they're copying you know, and not giving credit. And I'm like, listen, that's not the first time that it's happened. This has actually happened to me before. And I was so, and this person knows who she is, and I'm so grateful for her time and the fact that she cared enough about my luxury content that she was just letting me know, like, hey, like, you know, people are doing things that they're looking very similar to your things, and you know, people aren't giving credit. That is not the first time that has happened, and that's actually happened before, except this time it was like on YouTube. And I remember being like, whoa, like, you know, it was like a much bigger luxury creator, and they had taken something that I'd said, and I was like, wow, like, you know, damn, like this person took something that I had come up with and didn't credit me. So that's why you've noticed, like in my videos, whether I do a preview video, if I find an image on Instagram, most of the time I will really make a massive effort to credit that person. Whether or not someone is doing a luxury YouTube channel as their career, or whether or not they're doing it as a hobby like me, it's definitely not a good feeling when someone takes something that you said and doesn't like credit you. It's not a good feeling. And that's happened to me before. So when I was chatting with this person, I was like, you know, thanks for looking out for me and having my back, you know, because I was like, whoa, you know. And sometimes, like, it's not, you know, it's not like it's like a big deal or anything, like I said, because this isn't my career. But if this was my career and people with much bigger platforms on Instagram are seeing something you're doing and they take it, that's not a good feeling. So I'm being a little bit candid in today's video. Don't ask me like to say like, who are these people, who's the person who copied you, or who's this person who maybe did this. I'm not going to reveal those things because I have healed from it. I'm okay. But I've also learned a lot about content and about how attributing things and making sure that people get their credit is really important. So you've noticed that if you follow me on Instagram, you notice I give image credits. Like if I see a really cool image and I see it from another page, I will credit that person. I will tag them in my stories. And a lot of the times the people who I tag will respond and say, you know, thanks babe, you know, for tagging me, and thanks for crediting me properly. That's really important because I don't want people, I would love to be credited as well, you know? So I feel like having a luxury YouTube channel, it's fun at the end of the day, but it does come with its ups and its downs. But however, it has been a lot of fun at filming these videos. I've got a great video coming tomorrow Monday and a great video coming on Tuesday, and then I'll give you guys a break. Then you'll get a break from me. You won't have to see me for a few days because I don't want you guys to leave the channel and be like, oh my god, she keeps filming, she won't leave us alone. June is going to be an exciting time for me. We're launching another new business. I'm really excited about that. So I have a lot of work to do. I've got my trips coming. So I've got lots of great vlogs coming. You're not going to want to miss those Johannesburg vlogs. There's Louis Vuitton in Johannesburg. There's Gucci. I'm going to go there. There's Cartier. I'm going to go there. Obviously, hello. There's Versace. There's Alexander McQueen. Zegna, Jimmy Choo. The Johannesburg, South African vlogs are going to be absolutely insane. I can't wait to get to Joburg and to shop and to buy things. And you know me, if I film vlogs, I absolutely will buy something. I won't just be filming a luxury shopping vlog and not buying something. So make sure that you stick around because I don't want you to miss those Johannesburg vlogs. They're going to be so great. I'm going with Edwin in June. At some point in June, we will be there. So make sure that you're fully subscribed and you hit notifications. Do you like this format of luxury hot topics? Let me know. And yeah, just check out everything that's linked below that I've referenced in this video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next video.